Thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green channel. Today I wanted to go over the 2024 Oklahoma University Sooners football program. And I want to just give you some predictions. And it's not going to be too long of a video. I'm not going to go in depth to tell you who the backup offensive lineman's great-grandpa's middle name. So I'm just going to go over the predictions. I know Oklahoma returns a lot of linebackers, it seems like, so they should be pretty stout at linebacker. Brent Venables is their coach, if you don't know that. He's in his third season, so he's been there 2 years at Oklahoma. Before he was at Clemson. So, but I'm not going to get into every little, historic thing that's happened prior to. I'm just going to focus on the 2024 Oklahoma University Sooners. They first year in the SEC, so that should be a new experience for them, obviously. So, yeah, without any further ado, I will get started on the predictions. Open up with Temple at home. They're going to wallop them. Definitely wallop Oklahoma or Temple. Oklahoma will wallop Temple. And then they open up. Then they play home against Houston the second game. And again, that was the old Big 12 rival. Houston was in the Big 12 for this. Is like last year was their first year. The year before, yeah, was their first year for being in the Big 12. So they didn't have a big rivalry with them. So they should win that game. But again, these are just predictions, so don't take them serious. Why would you take a random channel serious? They open up. Then they play Tulane, the Green Wave. And Green Wave will stomp them because they have green in their... No, I'm just kidding. Last time, actually, I think it was 21. Tulane played at Oklahoma, and it was a really good game. It was... Tulane, I think, make it look a little better than what it was. But Tulane only lost by just a touchdown. But I think this year will be Tulane's better. I think since then that would kind of turned around their program. Tulane, they had that, in 22 they won the Rose Bowl. They beat USC in the bowl game, and last year I think they had a good season, another 10-win season. And but Oklahoma should win this game at home. 4 in a row at home. Wow, that's pretty good. Then they play home against Tennessee. Tennessee is one of the better SEC East. Now, I don't know if they're having divisions in the SEC. I don't know if they're having the East and the West. And I don't know, because with everybody joining somewhere and you go back to Stanford and Cal and joining the ACC and SMU joining the ACC, which is so I'll just call it stupid, just dumb. But especially Cal and Stanford joined anyway. Tennessee at home. You know what? I gotta say that will be a really close game. I'll just give them the benefit of the doubt. They win in 3 overtimes against Tennessee, and it's going to be a game they probably shouldn't win, but they win, and they find a way to win against Tennessee. Then at Auburn, I think Hugh Freeze is there. They'll win that game at Auburn, and then they have a bye, and their Red River rivalry. Hey, I didn't mess up. Well, on that one anyway. But this is where I think Oklahoma loses. Texas is going to be really good. But this might be a close game. These historic games historically, Oklahoma and Texas have been really high-scoring games, and I don't like to see a lot of high-scoring games. That's just me personally. You might be different. You like to see back and forth. I like to see a little defense. But I think Texas wins. Then they play, the Sooners play South Carolina at home. South Carolina is a hot and cold team. South Carolina is a team that can play good teams tough, and they play as well as their competition is. So I think this will be a close game, but Oklahoma finds a way to win. I don't know if the old Oklahoma quarterback is there, Spencer Rattler. I think he's in the NFL or I don't know. It's hard to keep track. He played at South Carolina last year, I think, or the year before. But they'll win against South Carolina. And then at Ole Miss, this might be a tough game for Oklahoma, but they'll find a way to win. Another close game on the road against a good Ole Miss team. Maine Black Bears. Maine Black Bears come into town. Maine Black Bears come into town, and Oklahoma wins. Wallops them. What the heck are you scheduling Maine? I just saw that after what are you doing scheduling? This shouldn't even be allowed playing a 1AA team in November, early November. But still, no, they should not be allowed. But they'll win. Then they play at Missouri. They find a way to win in a last-second field goal against Missouri, the old Big 12 rivals, and Big 8, if you remember that far back. And a bye. Alabama comes into town. Alabama wins in a really close game. Then they play at LSU Tiger Stadium. Boy, it's going to be tough. But they find a way to win at LSU. They go 10-2. Oklahoma fans. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They have a tough schedule. Honestly, them playing like a 1AA team, then playing Temple. They have a tough SEC schedule. So, and they play Tulane and Houston. Houston's not what they used to be. Well, and I think it's going to be a good season for Oklahoma. 10-2, possibly 11-1, or they might find a way to. They're tough. That Tennessee game's going to be tough, and at Missouri, it's a good thing they don't play Georgia. Boy, it's going to be a tough. It's going to be tough. 10-2, but hey, if you go 10-2 in your first year in the SEC, that's going to be pretty good. And a side point, these are all predictions, right? And they're random. And this is free. I'm not getting paid. This is not a sports channel by any means. It's a random channel, hence the name Random Green. So if you're one of those that gets butthurt about me saying you're going to go 10-2, then seek help, maybe. So, hey, 10-2, 11-1, that's pretty good. By rights, they could go 8-4 with their tough schedule. They have played South Carolina even at home. South Carolina is always like almost a trap game. Tennessee is a tough game. Auburn it's at Auburn. So, yeah. And by no means am I. Again, this is going to be the true and correct prediction. So, yeah. Good luck, Oklahoma fans, and good luck, Oklahoma players, if you happen to watch this video, which everyone says they don't watch, like players and coaches, and they use this as ammunition, I think, probably, if they watch these. It'd be pretty pathetic to watch, this video and to take it seriously. If you made it this far through the video, then do you have anything else to watch, maybe? But no, but I sincerely thank you for stopping by the channel if you happen to watch. You all have a great day, and all right, thanks.